Okay, I started to record my screen. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our meeting for Team Faden for the 48-hour film project. How's everyone doing tonight?
Doing good. How are you?
Doing good.
Thank you. I'm great. So, here, let me share my screen with you guys. That would be smart too. Can everyone see my screen?
Yep.
I can see it.
Yes.
Okay. Perf. All right. So, this is San Diego 48-hour film project meeting by yours truly, Natalia Villegas. So, we're going to do just simple intros. So, for the check-in, it'll just be your name and then your favorite show or movie or one that you're currently watching. I will start. Hello, everyone. I'm Natalia Villegas, and my favorite show is The Good Place. Who would like to go next?
Well, I guess I'll go. That's kind of funny because I just finished watching or rewatching The Good Place. But my name is Christian, and I think probably right now my favorite show is either Stumble or Resident Alien.
Okay, cool. Welcome. Who would like to go next?
I can go. Hi, I'm Susanna. I don't have a favorite show, but my favorite movie is There Will Be Blood.
Okay. Cool. I haven't seen that one.
If you haven't, and anyone ever references a line about a milkshake, when you watch it, then you'll know.
Okay.
So
It is.
you
it's
should
a
add
very
it to
good.
your list.
It's a good, I guess, kind of a period drama that takes place during the oil spring up in North America. The oil rush. Anyway, sorry, I took enough time.
My name is Jordan, and then my current, I don't know favorite overall, but current TV shows that I'm watching that I really like are House of the Dragon and another show called Shrinking.
Okay. Cool.
Then I think it's my turn to go, right?
Yeah.
Got it. My name is Rachel, and my current favorite TV show, I've been rewatching Arrested Development again. Kind of hard to say what's my favorite though.
Okay. Cool. Thank you everyone for participating in the intro / I guess icebreaker. So, now I'm gonna go over the overview. Woo! So, we did our check-ins. The roles for casting crew, I'll show that later. I'm gonna explain the kickoff event and what it entails. This is also a little more for like post-production, but the submission criteria for like formatting and all of that, I'll show that too. Get casting crew recommendations for you guys, from you guys, and then like the estimated timeline of how everything should go. If you guys have any other posters or ways that we could like attract attention and casting crew on social media, I'll take those suggestions as well. Questions, comments, concerns. And I'll also explain a little bit of the paperwork as well. And then all of this is, depending on what it is, it's either going to be emailed or it'll be somewhere in our Discord channels. And then this is the 40-hour site. All right, so here's our timeline so far. So I pre-registered our team. Let's see, I pre-registered the team. I don't remember you guys in like April. I kind of played into like medieval clown type stuff. Medieval jester type stuff, and I was like, hey, look, you'd be a fool not to join us. And then I posted that for our team Instagram. Hosting the meeting today, and then from now till probably August 14th, we'll continue to find the casting crew. And then the actual kickoff competition starts August 28th. Anyone have any questions so far?
In addition to finding cast and crew during our period before the competition starts, we should probably also try to find any locations that we'll know we'll be able to shoot at during that period. I mean, obviously, we might be able to find more as we get more people into the group, but it'd be good to have those set up in advance because that also like directs what we can do for our script.
Yeah, read that. So we already have a script.
Yeah, that is a great point, Suze. I'll explain the script and how this will work a little bit later. But yes, thank you. That is a great point to have locations as well. Location. There. As of right now, I'll probably come back to the roles thing after I explain like the competition. So the kickoff info. So here's like the competition, how kickoff, and how like what the process is. So after all teams are checked in, this will be at the actual kickoff event, which will be on the 28th. There's like a big wheel, and there's a wheel, and you get 2 random genres. And you, outside the genres, you also receive, everyone will have the same prop, the same character name and occupation, and the same line of dialogue. So every film, every team in the San Diego competition, we will have those 3 things. The only thing that'll differ is our genre. So I'm actually going to get out and show you it from the website itself. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, look, here's all the teams. Here's us. We have other teams signing up. Her. I'll go to the filmmaking rules. All right. Let me see. Yeah, so the duration of the competition is August 28th, Friday at 7 p.m. It starts then at the location. And then you have to submit the entire project by Sunday, August 30th by 7 p.m. Although I guess sometimes they, depending on, like just like tech issues and whatnot, they sometimes will extend it to 7:30 p.m. So I believe might have been Billy asking about the script. So the thing about this competition is you don't get the script in advance. The second, I'm gonna, as your team leader, I will be at the kickoff event as well as maybe like 1 or 2 other members of the team. Just in case I miss something, I have 2 other sets of eyes and ears from our team that could also pick up any of the information they give us. But once I get those elements at the kickoff event, that's when you start writing the script. So it's like I'm texting in our Discord server, and one of the channels like, hey, here's the genres, the character, the occupation, the prop, the line. And then from that, our writing team will create the script from there. So you're basically doing most of the day of. The locations we would definitely have in advance. But yeah, that's how that part of the competition works. You can't really prepare. The only things you really prepare are the cast and crew, testing equipment, and then securing locations. Those are really the only things you could do before the actual weekend of the competition. Anyone have any questions on that?
Natalia, I think rather than a question, adding on to what Sue's brought up before with the locations, we should maybe put a location spot on our Discord and have people post possible locations, whether it's like their house or etc., just so we could know what we have access to. And if there is the locations tab, it would be really easy for anyone to click on that and see any of those locations. And ideally, if there was like a little video walkthrough, or for example, of my place, like people would just look at last year's film, etc.
That is a great point, Jordan. Fortunately, we do have a locations tab, locations channel.
Oh,
Yeah, it says locations, and then there's like those little like red push pin things, the icon.
yeah,
We
okay.
do have one of those. But thank you for bringing that up.
Let me just write all new locations post here.
During this time before the competition, I will re-review all of the applications from the new participants of this year, as well as in the Discord channel, the participants from last year. I'll just ask to say, hey, would you be comfortable filming your house? I did ask that question for the new applicants, the new casting crew. And I just have to look individually, because I think I said yes, no, and maybe. Like, it just depends, obviously. But, that's not necessarily set in stone, because, people could change their mind at any point. Like, yeah, they're good about it now, but now they're not so sure. It just depends. Let's see. Oh, another thing about AI and the competition. This was kind of a hot topic when they, at least for the San Diego competition, when they released the dates and times. So the use of artificial intelligence. So what's prohibited is the filmmakers using generative AI to create their film. Specifically, you're not permitted to use AI to create writing scripts, music, images, special effects, or footage. Definition: generative AI is in any system that produces new content, text, image, audio, video, code, etc., in response to a prompt. Permitted. Now this is what is permitted. They're permitted to use non-generative AI tools that assist with technical post-production tasks, specifically noise reduction, audio cleanup, color correction, upscaling, stabilization, rotoscoping, and similar enhancement functions embedded in editing software. These tools may only improve human-created source material. They may not generate new content. Prompt-based generative AI features, and all apps are prohibited. Just in case that
So
came up.
basically, in summary, anything creative, it's not allowed. Anything technical, it is. Right?
Yeah, I guess that's how I'd summarize it best. But I did want to bring that up in case people had questions about it, because I remember one of the announcements they made for San Diego. They're like, hey, we can use AI now. And it said you could use it for, like, I think the original, it said, like, you can use it to create, like, I think music and scripts were the things they said you can use it for. And San Diego was not happy about it. So they reversed it, and they made, like, clear definitions of what is prohibited versus what's not. Yeah.
Good job, San Diego.
Yeah. Not sure about if it was nationwide, but at least for San Diego, that is what it is. Now, the kickoff event. See, the website's easier. It's like, why rewrite it when it's right over here in this good old website? Yeah. So I need to submit the team leader agreement. I just need to submit that too. There's also other paperwork that you all will need to submit soon. But each participating team were assigned elements that must appear in the film, including genre, character, prop, line of dialogue. The genre, it will be the spinning wheel at the kickoff. And the genre, like, let's say we get, like, musical drama. We could either make a musical, make a drama, or make a musical drama. So it's either one or the other, or both for genre, depending on what we get. Let me see. Character must be seen on screen and be clearly stated, either directly or shown by context, who our required character is. The name does not need to be spoken, it does not need to be spoken or displayed on screen. Character may be shown in part or full. in your presentation as long as they're present. The prop must be seen on screen. A picture of the prop is allowed. The line of dialogue must be used verbatim. If spoken, sung, and or written. To qualify as official entry, each film must be in the genre it is assigned and must contain all required elements within the official time limit prior to the credits. So, I believe that, let me just skim through here. Let me see. We got the music rights. They're encouraged to work with a composer or musicians. This could be explained closer to competition. Total runtime. So this is also very important if you are going to be if you're thinking of being part of our post-production team. Minimum of 4 minutes, maximum of 7, not including the credits. The story must be no longer than 7 minutes. And we have some pre-film required slates. It's 5 seconds of black, 5 seconds of the title card with our team name, the title of our film, the city, the genre, and the date. 5 seconds with this film was made for this 48-hour film project, and the 2 seconds of black, and then the film will follow. Any questions so far about anything I've talked about?
Not a question, but just after the last time, remember, Jordan, we need to respect that film length.
We actually got in the film length, I believe, perfectly, but what they did to shorten ours is that our intro moment with all the black and this is the 48-hour film fest in the beginning, they shortened that down, and that also shortened the music in that part. But we did hit the required element, because the only reason why we were over at all was because of the end credits and then the intro, like slates and all that. So I think what that kind of clarified is that slates don't count. But for like music and everything, if you have music in the slates and you are over that 7-minute period, that some of that intro music can be cut.
It is.
But yeah, I scared the whole group thinking that we were over time, because if I remember correctly, this wasn't as clearly defined. It just said the film should be 7 minutes, and it was like, okay. So it's nice that that's more clearly defined.
I was like, interesting. Yeah, I remember that from last year. Thank you for bringing up that in terms of the timing. So this is the paperwork I was referencing. Both cast and the crew must sign the waiver and release form. In addition, the team must secure releases for music, locations, and any other acceptable items used in creating the entry. So, like, if we decide, I don't know, film at Jordan's house, Jordan would have to sign, like, the location paperwork, etc. Anywhere we use, any location we use, we would have to have, like, the owner of said location sign the paperwork. And in order to be in the competition, cast and crew have to sign the waiver and release, which I will be putting in the appropriate channels after the meeting. And I'll find these forms for you guys and download them and then put them on. How the forms go, whatever form I send somebody, I'm most likely going to send it through, I'm going to put everything in the Discord, the appropriate channel, and then you yourself are going to download whatever form you need to sign, and then you're just going to email it back to me. I'm going to have you email it like not my NV Creative Media email, but like our team email. So I will, I'll also put that information down and send that over to you all. And let me see. Think that was all for this part. Let me go back to my presentation. Let me see. Let's see. I went over the submission criteria. I will be double checking the submission criteria after the meeting. I feel like when I checked earlier, it was all the same stuff. But we have this so far. This side. For my post-production pals. Then here's the other part. I explained this already. Let's see. the cast and crew recommendations. I think I'm going to try something a little different this year. I'm going to make a spreadsheet. And then the spreadsheet, I know on your applications, people listed, like, the stuff they're interested in. But if I have, like, from the new people versus people last year, if I have, like, 20 people that want to be, like, I don't know, the director or something, like, that's kind of, it's a lot of cooks in the kitchen. But so far, as of right now, we have myself as the team leader and one of the producers. We have Jordan, who's here as the director, as the co-director, and then Kimberly, who's not here. They're gonna be co-directors together. So as of right now, that's what we have for the 3 positions. After the meeting, I'm gonna set up a spreadsheet, and people can just write what they would like to do in there. Questions about anything I just said so far?
I think that for some of the roles, like having probably areas we're going to be as smart, but also somewhat leaving it open as well. Like if someone ends up falling in, like ends up being like the perfect part for a perfect role, whether it's like crew or cast, and that it ends up working better than what we like decided to do ahead of time, we should be open to it, if that makes any sense. Like, for example, like if we get a genre, somebody has like an amazing idea and leads the charge, like with writing a lot of things, and they have an insanely good vision to it. I think that should be like okay to be added into like a role of overseeing the creative part or something, you know? So like, I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense to everybody else, but I think being open-ended in the sense of like, be willing
fluidity to this.
Yes. Yeah, fluidity if needed, if something ends up working out better than what we have planned. But that doesn't mean at all that like we should still plan things, because that's needed because it's a hectic weekend.
Yes. Thank you, Jordan, for bringing that up. And I do understand what you're saying. I just mentioned that, what you and Kimberly and myself, as references, because so far that's what was told, what we decide on. But I get what you're saying. Like, if someone's like really in the writer's room, they're like, oh, I can see how this plays out. Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. I do. I just wanted to show you guys the genres we could possibly get. We got action adventure. I'll read them to you. In genre group 1, we have action adventure, comedy, dark comedy, drama, fantasy, film de femme, film noir, fish out of water, horror, mockumentary, musical, road movie, which I don't know what that means. Let's see. A journey-driven story where characters travel from place to place, with the trip itself showing the transformation. Okay. Oh, also, if you don't know any of these are, you can hover over it and it'll say each one. Romance, sci-fi, thriller, suspense, buddy film, family film, food film. What? Food film. Ah, cool. Heist, awesome. Inspirational film, A Misunderstanding is. I don't remember seeing. I think Misunderstanding might be new. I don't remember seeing that.
Or maybe I think that one's new.
Okay.
Sounds very new. I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah, Heist sounds new, and Misunderstanding sounds new. Is Moral Dilemma?
There's definitely a heist film last year. One of the ones that got number 1 in our group for audience choice was a heist film.
Yeah,
that's right.
Oh.
I guess Misunderstanding is basically a comedy of errors.
Yeah. We got Revenge. And then we got romantic comedy, a silent film, single room movie, sports film / game film, utopia or dystopia, vacation or holiday film, and then a workplace film. I feel like mockumentary was in one of these last year. Oh, it's right there. Never mind. I can read. There we go. Never mind. Okay, it's there. But yeah. These are all the genres we could get. So there might be some pretty wacky genres that we get. Oh, also, remember when I said that I registered our team really early? Look at the beginning price for the early bird. Look at that. Everyone look. $158
Yeah, wow.
is the
Man.
and it only gets pricier. We got $178 if you register by August 4th. Then if you register the day of kickoff, it's $198, which is almost $200. Personally, I thought about all of that and I said nuh-uh. So
Wait, if I refund you that, can I get a producer credit?
Jordan already paid me though.
Oh, fair enough.
I mean,
Jordan,
you could
if I pay
always,
Yeah.
you could pay me part of it, and yeah, why not? I mean,
Okay.
honestly, I feel like anybody who puts money towards this production or has a very huge part in coordinating anything and multiple like people, locations, etc. Like anyone who does that should get a producer credit because A, why not? And B, it's hard work, so we should get credit for everything we do.
Yeah.
And if we have a long credits at the end, that doesn't matter because that's not part of the 7 minutes, so we're allowed. Yeah.
But if I tell you guys, anyone want to take a guess what I paid? Or wait, yeah, they were running like a promotion. Jordan knows the answer, so he can't answer.
I was about to say I can't.
Anyone want to guess how much I paid? Because they were running a New Year's Day promotion.
$128.
No. Any other guesses?
I'm gonna say 99.
No. I think Caesar's Pringles. I think it was like 138. So, yeah, that was how much I paid because they were like, "Hey, from here to for the first, I think it was like 2 weeks or whatever of the new year, or like 2 weeks after the new year, so like mid-January." I saw that. In the post, it was like an hour old or like 2 hours old, and I saw that, and I was like, "I'm gonna get out my wallet. I'm gonna get out my wallet." And then I got out my wallet and I paid for it immediately. Because I had faith. I believed in myself, myself, but also the team from last year. And I was like, I can find a team this year. I'm like, I'm just going to pay you right now. Because they were like, hey, if you end up not being able to do it, like, we'll refund you all your money back. And I was like, cool, thanks. But no, 100%. I was like, I'm going to find my cast and crew. No doubt. And I just did it. That was a fun story.
Natalia, good work.
Thank you. Anything else I should be? Anything else I should? I guess I could show you the production documents. Oh, they're just gonna download, but yeah. Actually, no. I'll just read over this because we got 5:36. Great timing. Team leaders agreement. You don't have to worry about that, so you can skip that up. The team roster, which is not a document, but if I go in, I don't want to log in right now, but if I were to go into it, I put everyone's names and then what they're doing. So that's also not. Where's the documents I should worry about for you guys? The waiver and release form. Actually, I'll download this once and show it to you. This one I'll show it to you right now. Let me see. Oh, it even says what it's for. I don't think they did that last year. This is very helpful. This is a combined talent, release, and liability waiver form. Each member of the cast and crew must sign a separate form. Remember, this form helps protect you, the team leader, as well as the 48. So it looks like this. Yeah. This is something everyone has to sign. Every single person. Just scroll. There's like a little scroll. Oh, it's on this side too. Okay. Okay, I know I scrolled pretty fast, but I will send that to you guys. So you will have it. Oh, the materials. This is all the stuff like effects, photographs, stock footage, as part of post-production effect, including video filters and other materials. What's this? Don't worry about the wrap-up form for you guys. Certification statement. This is also a Natalia thing. Sign the document, certify all creative work placed during the official competition. Music release form. This is what I meant. One song per artist, due at midnight at drop-off, or due on a drop-off. Every song and piece of music must have a signed music release form signed by the owner and/or composer of the piece. For example, if the song was composed during the weekend, composer signs the form. If the piece of music comes from a music library, the person who purchased the library lists the name of the library on the form. I'm sorry, I do not know why I couldn't get through that last sentence. I felt weird too.
So wait, we can if we can like purchase music, because I felt like this was explained slightly different last year, where we needed the actual like artist to sign off on the music.
It's whoever owns the license to the art, not necessarily the artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess in general, if anyone knows anybody who does any music, that would be phenomenal to add
Send them my way.
to the group.
Send them to the Team Faden's Instagram, and then they could sign the form, or they could fill out the little Google form. Then they could join the server. Speaking of, Jordan, that is a great segue into. There's not a slide for it, but I guess it'd be here. Let's see. From my knowledge of the new applicants from this year, as well as the old applicants from last year, I believe, because there's like a little bar graph and it shows like, because one of the questions was like, what crew positions, what cast positions do you have experience in? Like, what would you want to do basically? And I know at least for crew, I think we were lacking in the departments of hair, makeup, costume, set design, props, marketing. There was another one. I think it was like those 6. Oh, and music, composing, music, etc. Those were like the 7 things that I feel like we didn't have as many people / no people. So if you're in this meeting right now, or you're someone who's going to watch the recording of this when I post it on our team YouTube channel, if you are a composer or a makeup artist, costume designer, costume outfit picker, outer shopper, prop maker, if you're any of those things, please consider joining Team Faden because we need you. Please. Yep, we need ya. Yeah, I don't think we had a shortage of there were a lot of people who were like, oh, I can be a DP. There's a lot. We got a lot of cameras. I think we had a good chunk of writers.
Which might, in general, if we like write a story where there's multiple locations, that might end up benefiting us. Like similar, you know how from the like me and Kimberly are probably going to like co-direct the thing as well. That also might benefit us if we need to film at multiple locations at the same time. Having multiple like groups go do things at the same time, because it's a crunch time the entire time for everything. So the more simple the production, the easier to accomplish. But at the same time, too, if we have the cast and the crew and we are able to accomplish more, it's worth a try.
You know what's crazy that brings up? I thought of that today. I was like, what if we had like a crew A and like a crew B? I actually was thinking about this today. Cuz it's a long competition, like you have to put in like a lot of hours. Like people are going to get tired, or in your case, multiple locations at the same time, which I didn't consider that, but yeah.
I mean, it's going to make everything we do harder the more locations we have, but if we're able to pull it off, because right now it's with this, like the 6 of us that are online here and then the 24 other people that are offline, if we actually have 30 people, then that might be possible to pull off something like that. If we only have like 10 dedicated people like last year, that'd be harder. Like if there's somewhere in between, it could be a maybe, but I think one of the things that we definitely need to find out soon, especially because there's a lot of people who aren't at this meeting, is who all that's in this offline category that's not in here is 100% interested and is willing to act.
Willing to what?
be there and then they not, that sucks.
Jordan, you cut out. You said willing, and then at least on
Actually
my
going to
end, you
commit to
cut
the
out.
production and who's.
Oh,
Can you hear me better now?
yes.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that, like, knowing exactly how many people we're working with will kind of limit, or like, limit is the wrong word, but maybe the opposite of that. It'll show what we can or can't accomplish. And since a lot of different people have jumped in this server from last year, knowing who all is actually committed and who really wants to be a part of this for that weekend and who's like going to take the time off or whatever to 100% be there is something that's needed to know before the weekend comes along.
I agree. I'll probably send out a poll and be like, hey, this is the entire... Because I remember I sent out something originally, all the information said, I think, August 14th to 16th. And then at some point, they just changed it to the 28th to 30th. And, like, I didn't know until I happened to just be looking at, like, the Facebook group for the 40-hour project, and I saw the change. Like, I didn't get an email or anything like, hey, we changed the date. Like, I didn't see it until I checked, which I think was maybe like a day or two after they changed it, which I guess was decent timing. But yeah.
Oh, also, Natalia,
Yeah?
can you link somewhere in our Discord the connection to the 48-hour like project Discord? So that way, if people want to check or ask questions like how we did last year directly to the 48, that's a possibility and they can easily access and jump in there.
Like, get them the... Okay. Wait, I think I understand what you're saying. Like invite our people to join them.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of whether people want to or not, but if like a member of our group has a random question that we don't know, but that they're interested in or that they think could add to something, they could jump into the Discord, ask over there, or maybe like that would have a link to where they could find it, or like how you already posted the links to their website, you know. Just another way to ask and see what's, if people have questions, to it be answered or for it to be answered.
I understand. I'm gonna put this... Where am I putting this? I'll put this maybe in general. Or wait. General? Yeah. Alright, I think I've linked it. Okay, yeah. Alright, if y'all who are currently in the meeting or want to join, I just sent the link there so you could join. And then if you're someone who's watching the recording, you could also join that group as well, because they do send like notifications and stuff through there. But anything that they send, anything they email me, I feel like the majority email or communicate with like email. That's where I get the most consistent, either email or Facebook. But either way, whenever those come in, I will be sending that to you guys if it pertains to like the caster crew. If it's just a team leader thing, obviously I won't. But if it's something like, hey, for example, when I made this presentation last year, I had the kickoff like event, or it says kickoff info. I had like the actual address and stuff. But at least on the website when I checked a couple days ago, or whenever the last time I checked was, it said the location was to be determined, but it's like as soon as they determine those things, I will tell you in the Discord. So be on alert. I can do that. Any questions, comments, concerns about anything? I think I went over everything that pertains to the competition and how it all works.
I think you covered everything pretty good. And honestly, once we know who's all committed, it'll be easier to start filling roles more and then do more prep.
Yes.
for this. But definitely going back to what Sue said earlier, on the location tab, for anybody who has a possible location that we could use, like maybe taking a short video of the location and posting some pictures, just so even before the competition starts, we know location wise what we have access to as well. Because like how Sis was saying, maybe that'll help frame how we can write the story if we know we have a really cool location we could include.
It's a great
I'll
point.
declutter my place tomorrow and do a recording.
Sounds good.
Okay.
You guys can see my place from last year, and then yeah, anyone else who has stuff, good to post. We appreciate it.
Yes.
And also, Natalia, thank you for arranging this meeting and being our team leader and handling the paperwork stuff that my brain sucks at. You're a legend.
Yeah, 100%.
Thank you guys. Oh, also, I don't think I mentioned this. Jordan is our unofficial co-team leader. I say unofficial because on all the paperwork stuff, there's only room for one team leader's name, and that is mine. So yeah, Jordan's our unofficial co-team leader.
I appreciate it, Natalia, but you definitely deserve that credit. You're the one that's making sure stuff is handled. So thank you.
No problem. And then with that, if no one has any other questions, comments, concerns, I'll end the recording. Anyone else? Any other last minute anything?
All good on my end.
Nope, not here.
I think we're good.
All right. Wait, is there
Yep,
some
all good.
in the chat? Okay, that was Rachel from
All
earlier.
right, thank you again, Natalia. And I look forward to working with everybody. I think this will be fun. And I forget what you said your name was, but the person with combo, like, how do you say your name? Combo their soul on here? What's
Hello,
your
Russell. Yeah, this is my name is Christian.
for Christian? It'll be good to work with you, man.
Yeah, I'm excited about this.
Yeah, thank you.
Alrighty, have a good one, guys.
All right, bye everybody. Have a good one.
Bye, everybody.
And bye everyone else too who's gonna watch the recording.
Bye.
Team, you can put your questions in the Q&A channel after you watch the video. And I think Sue's gonna send me the rest of it. So yeah, bye everyone. Hope you have a great day, night, whenever you're seeing this, and hope to see you at the competition.